Hello again and welcome to another episode of Merkon's Musings, a Star Wars action figure review. And today we're looking at none other than, you guessed it, Prune Face, as he's known on the original Kenner card back from 1984. And as he's known on the Power of the Force 2 is Marco parentheses Prune Face. And then the Vintage Collection one, this was VC 114, he's known as Marco and Prune Face in parentheses. So as you can see, we have several versions of the action figure here. And before we get into the review of the action figures, I'm going to give you a brief history of the character. Marco was a male Dracilian who served the Rebel Alliance during the Galactic Civil War against the Empire. Shortly before the Battle of Endor, in which the Rebel Alliance attacked the second Death Star above the forest moon of Endor, he attended a meeting on board the Star Cruiser Home 1 to plan for the battle. Marco would go on to serve the Endor strike team under General Solo, traveling to the forest moon of Endor above the captured Lambda-class T-4A shuttle Tidarium. And here we have several versions of the action figure. And as always, I will start with the Kenner one, which is this one. But unfortunately, I lost the rifle, but I just put the rifle that came with the Vintage Collection one just to show you kind of what it looks like. It's not this detailed, it's just one color. You will see what it looks like in actuality, but just to have him with a weapon, this is what he came with, the weapon like this. So let's take this off. And as you can see, he comes with a soft goods cloak, which is really nice. And he's got the typical Kenner articulation, 5 points. The arms go up and down, the legs is the other two, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the head turns. And the head sculpt is actually pretty good. And you can see he's got some really cool lines in his head, and he's got the patch. Shows he's a grizzled war veteran, which is kind of cool. And you can see these guys in Return of the Jedi during the briefing in Home 1, and you can see him sitting with two other Dracilians in the briefing room. So the second one we're going to take a look at is the Power of the Force 2, which is this one. And yes, you know it, I love those freeze frames. He comes with a freeze frame. So as you can see, this action figure is actually not bad. I'm going to open up in a second. But it's pretty cool. Comes with the freeze frame that shows the Dracilians in the background there, and Mon Mothma is speaking. As you can see, that's what the actual slide looks like, and you can see them over here. There's Prune Face and Major Pano, and it's actually pretty cool. I'm going to open this up. So let's open this bad boy up. Yep, and let me get my freeze frame. There we go. And let me take him out of the... All right, let me get the freeze frame out of the way. And the bad thing about this is he can't put this gun in his hand to fire it, so he has to hold it like this. But yeah, this is actually a pretty nice action figure. It doesn't have soft goods cloak. It's got a plastic cloak, which is not bad. It's got some cool paint applications to it to give it a worn look. He comes with 6 points of articulation. The arms, 1 and 2. The head, 3. The waist, 4 and 5 and 6 for the legs. Like I said, the head sculpt is good. The paint applications are really nice on the action figure, as you can see. Did a nice job. And the camo on his legs looks great. It all looks very good. It's a fine version of this action figure. It just doesn't have the articulation that we've come to know and love for these Star Wars action figures. And this is the freeze frame. And you can see the image when I hold it against the background there. Very cool. Okay, so the next one we're going to take a look at is the Legacy Collection from 2009. And it has this character called Major Pano. And this is basically the sculpt that the Vintage Collection is based on. So this sculpt is actually pretty cool. He comes with this sawed-off blaster. He has a really nice soft goods cloak. What's cool is the face is unique. He's not like Prune Face. He's got both of his eyes. He's a different color skin. And the uniform is pretty much the same. It's the same body used here on this one, but I'll get to that when I get to this figure. And he's got some insert joints in the knees, and the feet turn and they go up and down. As you can see, the articulation is very good. It's got the waist twist, the head is in a ball joint, and the arms have insert joints in the elbows, and the hands twist. As you can see, the sculpt on the chest is pretty cool. You can see his rank, so it's a major pano. I like the fact that they put him in there. It would be cool if they gave us a third Dracilian, like they had in the briefing room. But yeah, this is a cool action figure. So last, we have the Vintage Collection 114, and that's this guy. This is a really cool action figure. I love it a lot. Like I said, it's slightly different from the last one we looked at. It was put a new head sculpt, which is very, very nice, as you can see. And I love the fact how they got the eye patch, and I love how it wraps around the head. And you can see the paint applications on the face and the head are really, really good. The same cloak with different color and different type of fabric. They both come with this. I'm assuming this is some sort of detonator or something. And this is more screen accurate to Prune face, which is cool. It's very nice. I like the camo, looks great. The paint applications are everything are great. No need to show you the articulation because it's the same one as the last one we looked at. And this is definitely the definitive version of Prune face. I can't imagine them making another one. There's no need to. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Prune face. And if you did, please hit like and subscribe. And I look forward to giving you another episode real soon. Thank you very much.